The manager you're bringing in is trying to reduce risk. And I think so far, Carrick has reduced the risk enough to warrant and deserve a shot at it. The problem is obviously how many years does he get, this, that and the other. But I think if you give him 200 million in the market or 250 million in the market, give him 3 midfielders, a winger, a left back, I think automatically you see a drastically different Manchester United team. And I think overall, it's one of the most important times in Manchester United's recent history, because we're going into a position of strength where we have the ability to attract players with UCL. We've got a manager who everyone's talking about in terms of Kobe Mainoo's saying they're going to die for him on the pitch. You don't just say that, do you know what I mean? Mateus Cunha's comparing him to Sir Alex Ferguson. There's just a little bit of a gravitas towards him. And I think it's really interesting because sometimes when Manchester United have a dip, maybe the press and the media are trying to extract a little bit of a bite from Michael Carrick, a little bit of a reaction. But he's so calm and he's got such a calm demeanour, it almost feels like that's having a ripple effect on everyone at the club. You know, you look at the likes of Cunha, Bruno, who are a lot more emotional characters. They're just playing and they're just going about business. They're going about it and they're playing well in the big moments when it's time to react. They're not playing with so much fire in the belly. And it almost feels like Manchester United have gone from that so much turbulent football where there's certain, demands where, you've got to be in this position, you've got to run this, you've got to do that. And I do believe that has to come again. But for right now, until we get the players, until we get everyone round for pre-season, until we get additional players, additional quality to push the levels up further, I think this type of Ancelotti management style of just key messaging, key details, key, instructions, I think is working.